Virgil Abloh, founder and CEO of Off-White and the creative director of Louis Vuitton, has officially released Off-White and Nike original working files. Being able to access all his raw and original project files is the dream of any fan or passionate designer. So today is a big day for us. Okay guys, welcome to the first ever video where I'm actually doing a voiceover. This time we're going to be seeing the original raw files of Virgil Abloh. Lots of you were asking for this in the comments, that I would actually use my voice because it's much easier to understand, to follow up. So more than music, that was also going to be in the background. Even though some of you disliked the music we were actually using, but no hard feelings. It's much better with the voice. The videos are a bit longer, but much easier to understand. So today, what are we going to see? We're going to see the raw and original files of Virgil Abloh with his collaboration with Nike. This is the full campaigns of all the sneakers, all the t-shirts they've done, or most of them, are being released. Not only the original files, but also mock-ups and more content that we're going to be seeing. So how do we access this? This is very easy. This is a public domain service that actually the one and only Virgil Abloh has done himself and his team, with lots of features as we're gonna be seeing now. First of all, we need to go to public-domain.com. It's the page, it's public domain, really smart name with the triple dash as they have in Off-White. And when we access, whoa, we see all these things. What is this? We got all the tech aesthetics, all the windows popping up, and a Facebook Live that has been recorded here. So we're gonna stop that. So all the content that you're seeing here adds a lot of value and you have to see them all. But today we're gonna be focusing on the raw and original files, but I really recommend you to go to this website and take a deep look because there's lots of things to see here. So we got the sneakers down here scrolling, all the collections that they have done with Nike. And also some unreleased stuff that's actually censored that we'll see maybe further on. They're all chronologically ordered. But as you can see, these are all the Mac desktop aesthetics. We got the windows that you can move. But there's two things that are really important. I'm gonna be closing all the videos, if I may. As I said, I really recommend you looking at them because there's not an actual thing that you're not gonna get value from in this website. Here we got the actually pending sneakers. That's really dope. And we'll never know what sneakers they are until they're released, but these look like Dunks. These look like Air Force Ones, like Jordans. Whoops, we got the thing there. Okay, so I'm gonna close this live and we actually need these two windows. You can also access the folders. We got the free smoke, that it's the one we're going to be focusing on, but all this Finder window is actually full with content that we're going to be reviewing. And the free game thing, we're also going to be leaving it here up right to use it later because it's got a lot of value we're going to be needing, or we're going to be looking at a bit further on in this video. So a fun fact that we can see here in the webpage. Oh, we got a Zoom call here.
You know, I was like, oh, this is
with Virgil Abloh, with some, I'm sure they're important people. We got the Chrome Hearts thing here, really cool. I think, maybe I'm saying something stupid, but it looks like that. We got the time here, and we got 12 subversive acts to dodge the system. I really recommend you look at these. They are pretty good captions for your Instagram post maybe, but I really recommend you reading those 12 and actually applying them if you want to dodge the system. All this message that Virgil Abloh wants to create with Off-White. It's the space between black and white. It's the undefined space, we actually call it Off-White. That's the positioning of the brand. But here we can see a Finder full of content. We got some pictures that he's just writing stuff or painting with his finger on WhatsApp or Telegram, where he actually sends pictures of some concepts of the shoes, like maybe take off this, take off that. Some pretty cool content that, as you can see here, we got raw foam for the Air Force. I think we go cream for the sole of these two and white texture for the whole white Air Force One thing. You can see actually screenshots with Virgil. This is some pretty dope stuff. We got PDFs of the logo. So this is a t-shirt. We got lots of typography This is actually the packaging, I think, for running, for some shoes. We got lots of some tank tops, a jacket concept. This is the running vests. It's actually pretty dope. We got PDFs, but the juicy stuff is in free smoke that you can access via the Finder or directly from this folder. And here are the AI and PSD files that we want to be seeing. Oops. AI and PSD stuff we want to be seeing. Here we got a mock-up of literally an off-white official cap. We got back spray. This is some AI file of the logo. This is all vectorized. It's like amazing that he's actually released all these things. But there's one thing that is a bit complicated. It's how to download it. But don't worry, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do this. In this case, I'm using a Mac and the help of an iPhone, but you can do this with Windows, with an Android, don't you worry. But for me, it's much easier with an iPhone, so I'm going to be showing you how the process is in my case. So let's say that we got this bra graphic AI, that this is done for a bra, but you could actually inspire off with all the things that you can see here. You can use them for any design. For inspiration, obviously don't copy and paste it on a t-shirt because that's strictly illegal. I don't recommend that. But we see this. Okay, so how do we download? We actually go here where it says bragraphic.ai, and when we click on it, it's gonna put us in this place. But what's the problem? This is not an AI file. This is actually a PNG file, as you can see. And if we save image as, it's gonna actually be a PNG file. So one thing you could do is inspect the elements and actually try to find the source of the image, but at the end, it's just a PNG with no background. So how do we actually download this? Well, we need to go to our mobile phone to be able to download this to our computer and open it as an AI file. Okay, so once we're on our mobile phone, we have to actually also access public-domain.com. And once in the archive, we need to go to the exact same file we had in our computer. In this case, it's not the first one, but it's the bragraphic.ai. I'm using Brave browser. I really recommend it because it's very safe. You can actually get rewards in cryptocurrencies and much more that I really recommend you to looking into it. I will leave you a link in the description so you actually can see it and browse and use internet more securely by yourselves. So in this case, we got the bragraphic.ai. We just need to click on the image itself and it will give us the option to download. Once we download it, we go to downloads. And if we swipe right, it will let us share it. In this case, I would airdrop it to my computer so that I can access it from Illustrator in this case because it's an AI file. So here I'm gonna be airdropping it, and as you could hear, it has arrived. So once you've downloaded it and actually airdropped it or sent it by email or by SMS to yourself or whatever method you've used, we are now gonna open it in Adobe Illustrator so you can see this is real. Let me see here in my other screen, we got the bragraphic.ai we're actually going to be opening. In this case, I don't have some fonts, but let's see what we got here. It looks like an outline file. Bragraphic, we got the graphic designer, the category, the product designer, and no reference item, but it's just the flat screen print, so it's not much color we can see here, just as you can see the outlines, but we can see all the anchor points. We can actually modify them. We can use this to move it here. As you can see, it's the original file. But to actually see if there's some other things, download just one more item. And here, as you can see, we got the whole stuff going on. We got the colors, we got the measurements, the different schemes. You can also see the product design itself with off in the front and woman at the back. You can see here with all the logos, it's actually pretty dope. And if we go in, we can see that this is a layer inside here. The color, as you can see, lots of layering. We can actually be moving around. We got, for example, oops, sorry for that. We got this. Let's see what we can touch here. This, not much going on here. Dimensions, color designs. Sorry for this. Oh, here, for example, let's see this. We got basically anything. Like I've been touching here a couple of things. But for example, inside this woman, we have all the different vectors inside the design itself. So it's pretty much infinite, the number of different parts of a design, so you can see the complexity of actually doing one of these. But this is pretty cool. As you can see, we got everything available, and I hope you make a good use of it. So let's actually see more about this website. Okay, so once we're back at the web page, we can see in Free Smoke that we just downloaded one of the many possibilities we have. We have the Pro Tight with this thing that we can inspire from. We got the hoodie, we got the Pro Shorts, the Pro Tight, or the Pro LL Whip 0 to 125 with different color schemes and designs. It's pretty dope to actually just inspire yourself. We got globe.psd, you can actually download this. We got footwear.ai, force tank back, this is a mock-up. We got the IMG 0304 with this actual pattern of halftone. Got a vest, let's see, Kigger T. Forgive me or excuse me if I'm actually pronouncing something bad. I'm not a fluently English speaker, so sorry about that. Long sleeve back t-shirt mock-up 5, for example. We got lots and lots and lots of things to be seeing here. Then we can see in graphics, we got some PDFs of how to actually do this. It's like instructions. For example, if we got an Apple Watch case, please note the size based on sub-back graphic, it will change. You can see the eagle pocket with some measurements, just some details that he had in his working files. Then we got one icon. This is the one from the web page, but here we have an actual video that is from Arc. That is just his book.mp4. We got some labels that they're using in all their different sneakers. We got the Air Max, the Prestos, the Vapors, the Blazer, Jordan 1. We see here different labeling from different sneakers, different concepts, tests, and much more. We have some prototypes, how they wanted this to actually look like. It was the first version of the Air Force One. You can see here Air, different laces and different designs. We have read, received, ignored, like off-white gloves, and different ideas that maybe weren't as popular or weren't as well received as many other inputs, but worth taking a look for sure. But let's go to the juicy part of this page, that is actually closing this window and going to the free game one. What happens when we click on the free game? Let's close this one. We actually get to this web page that is a A to Z guide of how to do a clothing brand. This is how Virgil Abloh himself would start a clothing brand from zero if he had to do it today with no actual money. So we can actually see here we got a canary yellow, another web page where you can actually purchase art and see different posts. This is a lot to investigate. This is actually very dope. You got animations, you got packaging, you got Louis Vuitton stuff from the spring and summer 21. This is actually very dope. So here we got introduction, how to make a brand. We have how to name your brand, how to obtain a trademark, how to use Adobe Creative Suite, how to make screen prints, how to find blanks, how to shoot a lookbook, how to make a website, how to add Shopify, overarching lectures, figures of speech catalog, and personal mentors, together with further inspiration that he just attaches here. That is really cool. We got Off-White, we got some more logos, and as part of my long-standing initiative to see design, art, and culture more inclusive to young Black designers and those coming from non-traditional backgrounds, I wanted to assist in providing the means for them to advance on the road to ownership of their ideas and brands. This is very cool. We have another website here called Postmodern, where we can see more about Virgil Abloh, some projects, and some more different videos, some mentoring call that he has with Louis Vuitton, voting. Samuel Ross is actually with All Star, with the Converse team. We got Vogue, we got RCA Fashion. Everything you want to know about him is here publicly because of what he's doing past, present, and future. I think this is from Hidden. This is the actual tagline that Hidden New York has. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But here we got lots and lots of content to surf for days and days and days. Volume. This is actually very, very inspiring. But I'm gonna be wrapping my video here. I hope you like it. I hope you find this useful. I hope you find useful the way to actually download everything you want to use for yourself or get inspired of. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading much. Sorry, I can't even talk in the latest days. But here we are, back at it again. Thank you for the 8K subscribers that I'm seeing right now in my channel. I'm grateful for one and every one, each one of them. So, see you in the next video and hope you stay safe.